A little less hair. Okay.
Yeah, and a little bit more melanin.
To be honest, it reminds me of one of my exes. So
Friend, like someone maybe I would just date and go on a couple dates, but I don't think I would see anything further.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
What?
And Shaylin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because of the height.
Pass for me.
Oh, you're dangerous.
Yeah.
And so am I. I think we'd both be like all day long.
Because it's honestly just giving like best friend.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.
YouTube, what is good with y'all? I'm back again with another Pop the Balloon reaction video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. 98% of y'all not subscribed, so if you fuck with the video, then tap in and subscribe. Make sure you like the video and check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hello, welcome in.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
How you guys doing?
Good. Okay, what's your name?
Lamar.
Lamar, how old are you?
I'm 33.
And what do you do?
So I work in education. And I'm a photographer.
Okay, nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to snowboard. I like to ride motorcycles. I like to travel. I like to go out of the country. I like to go to basketball games, football games, anything that's fun and gets me to enjoy life.
Nice, nice. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for someone that's very sweet, someone's very genuine, wholesome, that's not outside showing their body. I like a classy woman. Yeah.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
Kids is a deal breaker for me. I would like to start a family with someone that doesn't have kids, and yeah. And then someone that's mean, someone that's not genuine, someone that isn't open-minded, someone that doesn't like to travel, doesn't like to have fun, be spontaneous.
All right. Nice. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. All right, let's start.
One thing that stuck out to me that I didn't like that he did, before I get into the things that I do like about him, is that he reacted when people pop their balloon. I feel like it's just you almost have to act like nobody popped their balloon when you come on this show. Like, it just, I feel like it gives that you're not very confident when you actually have a reaction to people popping their balloon, because there's a lot of women out here, and there's a lot of, in my opinion, women that don't really know what they want and are super overly picky. They're just looking for any little reason to pop their balloon. So, you know, you might be thinking they popped it because he's in the education field, because he just popped his balloon. But I feel like at this point, it's really just because of your appearance. And it's also kind of crazy to pop somebody's balloon off their appearance when they are not like a bad looking person. Like, I get if they're super ugly, but nobody that really comes on the show is like that. And if it is, it's like very rare to see that. But I do like his outfit. You know, I feel like he did a good job of keeping it cool and stylish with the leather jacket and even his hairstyle, while keeping it also professional. Like, it looks like he just has on a turtleneck, some black slacks, and some dress shoes. Like, I think the outfit is very well presented. And, you know, I feel like he just came out like dressed to impress in terms of his haircut, his hair being done. Like, he just brought his appearance, and he also is very well spoken. I mean, he works in education, so he probably had to get a degree for that. And I don't know, I feel like everything he said was very reasonable. There wasn't any deal breakers that he had. You know, I totally get, you know, you want to start your family with somebody that doesn't have any kids, but I wonder why they ended up popping their balloons.
We're here with your name and age.
Chanel, and I'm 30.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
And Chanel, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just initial attraction.
Okay.
I think you're attractive, but just not my normal type. I like a little bit deeper complected and maybe a little less hair.
A little less hair. Okay.
Yeah, and a little bit more melanin.
A little more. Okay.
Yeah.
I think my melanin look good.
I mean, the jacket is melanin, but
You like
the
a little
complexion.
You like a little darker.
Yes, very
complexion.
much.
I understand.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Initially, no, but you have a beautiful smile. I like someone that has a
you.
beautiful smile. You seem like a beautiful woman. Clear skin. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take it one over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Akira, 29. I'm a behavioral health therapist.
Okay.
And Akira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think it was just the initial attraction. I didn't feel it, so just went ahead and popped.
And what was it?
I To be honest, he reminds me of one of my exes. So it's like, yeah,
Handsome
no,
fellow.
thank you.
Handsome fellow. Handsome fellow.
So just when it popped.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, she's someone that's your type?
She's beautiful. I love the hair. I love the grill. I like the nose ring. She has
you.
style. Yeah, I think if I seen her outside, I would approach.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your name and age?
I'm Shaylin, and I'm 30.
And Shaylin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because of the height. Yeah, I'm tall.
I understand.
Yeah.
Chop them down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chop them down.
Okay. You seem sweet, though.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Now, she's someone that's your type?
She is beautiful.
Thank you.
I love the hair. I love the smile. Yeah. I like the dress.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love the skin tone too. Yeah.
Thank you.
You look nice. You look real good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And then we got one more down over here. Your name and age?
Hi, I'm LaPortia and I'm 30.
La Portia?
Yes.
Nice name.
And LaPortia, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not saying that you're unattractive. I just didn't initially get attracted to you when you walked
hey,
out.
look.
But we do have a lot in common. I ride.
Okay.
So, I
What's
ride,
your
I
ride?
ride a 750. So, and
750?
I'm
Okay.
outdoors. I love to hike and I live in Texas. So you
Nice.
can't be not outdoorsy living in Texas.
Okay.
But when you came around the corner, I just wasn't like initially attracted to you.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a beautiful lineup. You are beautiful. I love the hair.
Thank you.
I love the dress. I love the orange. Makes you pop.
Thank you.
Yeah, skin tone, beautiful smile,
Thank
nose
you.
rings.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Yes.
Thank you. All right. Who popped back over here?
I feel like he seems kind of conceited. Like the way he said, "Oh, the guy that your ex that looks like me, he must have been a handsome fellow." Like he looks, since we look alike, like indicating that he thinks of himself as handsome. I think handsome was in his Instagram name, and it's the way that he reacted when the girl popped his balloon, like in the middle of him talking to the other girl. He like looked there and then he looked back, and it was like, I don't know, it was just very like dramatic. I guess he seemed almost like a drama queen. Like I do like that he's very articulate. I think he's very complimentary of the women, and I think the women tend to like that. But it's almost like also borderlining on too much, like where other women might pop their balloon because they feel like he is loving on and liking on too much on the women that have already popped his balloon. And like, why show them so much attention? Like you could just keep it simple. Like, yes, I like them. I would approach, give him one compliment, keep it moving. He'd be like going down the list of everything she likes about him. And then also this dark skinned girl that's literally in frame right now. Like it's crazy because the last guy that came out, she didn't say anything about his skin tone, and I feel like them two are about the same skin tone. So it's just weird how women be having these double standards where for certain men it's like, oh, if you have long hair, then I'm gonna care if you're dark skinned, but if you have short hair, then I'm not gonna care if you're dark skinned. And I just think caring about skin tone, like, oh, I need you to be just a little darker. Like, I get if you don't like super light-skinned men, but if he's already so close to what you like, then why make that be a deal breaker?
Right here. Okay, your
you
name and
did clap,
age.
Yes, I'm Alexis, and I'm 30 years old.
Okay.
Right. Alexis, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Because it's honestly just giving like best friend. We can go out, have a good time, the motorcycles, the snowboarding, love all of that. But to see myself as a future with you, not so much. So that's why.
No, is she someone that's your type?
What?
That's just your responses.
No, that was to that for the pop. Beautiful woman. I love the jean dress.
Thank you.
Love the skin tone. I love beautiful, vibrant. Yeah, I love the skin tone. Beautiful face. I love the hair. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Beautiful
it.
smile.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay. Thank you. And then we got another pop over here. Your name and age.
Sydney, and I'm 28.
Sydney, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think initially I was going to pop because you said you're in education. I don't want someone in the same field as me. I know that sounds small, but I just don't. And then when she was like best friend vibes, it definitely gives like you're fun,
Okay.
but maybe like not my man.
So you don't like to have fun?
I do love to have fun, but it's giving like friend or just like someone I go out with or maybe like just date, not like my man, like about to be like my husband.
So your
type.
man, you don't like to go out and have fun and experience life?
I do.
Okay. Okay.
So he's trying to figure out what exactly
What-
about
yeah,
him
yeah.
wanting to have fun is giving friend instead
Yeah.
of like.
It's just giving like friend, like someone maybe I would just date and go on a couple dates, but I don't think I would see anything further.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just the vibe I'm getting. But you're very handsome, very
Thank
cute,
you. I
very
appreciate
stylish,
it.
very everything.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But yeah,
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Beautiful. I love the dress. I love the heels.
thank you.
Yeah, beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Skin tone. I love it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You got freckles?
I do.
Love the freckles.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. All right, I'll have you scoot on that way for me.
Okay.
So we do have 4 ladies left.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
What is something that you guys like to do for fun?
Okay. Your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Alicia. I'm 29, and I like to work out. I recently bought a bike.
Okay.
And that's fun. I don't know. I just like to be outside, get some fresh air, but yeah, stay fit.
Okay. Like that.
Your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Jordan, 27. I'm actually glad you asked this question. You mentioned basketball before. Are you a hooper?
I used to be.
Me too. Me too. Me
I
too.
used to
Me
be.
too.
Okay.
Celtics in 6.
So, no, I'm mad at it.
That's what I
Who's
like
your
to
favorite
do.
player on the Celtics, though,
Are you asking me a Jaylen Brown versus Jason Tatum question?
in general?
Oh, like all time?
I'll take all time.
All time? Kevin Garnett. All
I'm
the
not mad at
way.
it. Okay.
All the
Anything
way.
is possible.
No, I like when he barks. That's
yeah.
my Kevin Garnett moment.
Okay.
But I like to. I don't hoop as much as I used to, but I am
Okay.
an avid NBA and college
Okay.
watcher.
Okay.
Again, Celtics in 6.
Okay. So,
Okay, nice.
All
Thank you. And over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27. I like to do anything creative, so graphic designing. I like to model. I like to be outside. I also
Okay.
like fitness.
when you say outside, what do you mean by outside? Like
I like to
adventure?
roller skate. I have skates.
You roller skate?
So I like to
Okay.
do some
I roller
roller
skate as
skating.
well.
I gotta have my helmet and pads on though. I'm not the best yet. I just got them for my birthday, y'all. But yeah, so
Okay, nice.
You're on the roller rink doing all the dance moves.
absolutely not. I
Are
want
you
to. I wanna
are
be
you
over
are you
here
quad
like,
are you quads or blades?
quads?
Okay.
Blades are cool too. You can go really fast, but
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Like
quads
little
are
speed.
cuter. I don't know. It's like a
Okay.
aesthetic, I guess, with it a little bit.
I just bought some skates probably like 3 weeks ago because me and my friend we go on a regular.
See your helmets and pads with me.
No helmets and pads for me.
Oh, you're dangerous.
Yeah. yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. And over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
My name is Annalicious. I'm 28 years old, and I like to explore. I like to figure out the area I'm in, find new places, hike, all exploring kind of
Okay.
things. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Dora the Explorer, but Anna the Explorer.
Like that. Like that. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. We did get a pop over here. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't think you're my typical type, but I wanted to be open-minded. I
Okay.
do like that you're bubbly, but I think with me, I'm a little bit more yin and yang. Like I'm kind of bubbly and like all over the place, so I'd kind of like somebody a little bit more reserved. Like I like your energy. You're just a little high energy. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And so am I. I think we'd both be like all day long.
I'm very chill. You just don't know me. I understand
Okay.
we're getting a chance to, this is speed dating, but I'm chill. I can adapt to any situation that I'm in.
That's fair. And I'm typically not a fan of long hair. I was just listening
Long hair?
and like,
Okay.
but I do think you're cool. I think you have a good vibe. You're
Appreciate
super
it.
bubbly, and
Thank you.
I like you. I could tell you're artsy, like
Yeah.
just by your outfit.
Thank you.
It's
I
cool.
appreciate it.
And now is Alicia someone that's your type?
Very beautiful. I like the dress. Beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Skin tone. I just love beautiful black women. It's just, yeah. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
I feel like a lot of the more attractive women kept their balloon anyways. Like, at least if I was in his position, I wouldn't even feel mad that the other women popped their balloon, because I feel like the ones that were left, especially before Alicia popped her balloon, like, I felt like those were the ones that I thought looked the best anyway. So what do I care if the less attractive women end up popping their balloons? I like the connection that I felt between her and like him and the roller skates girl and the girl about basketball. I feel like they both really had some type of connection just from talking to each other. I mean, maybe they're not his most physically attractive, but I feel like right now those two seem like the two that I feel like he's the most interested in, or that I sense the best vibe between them on. Let me know down in the comments. So at this point, what do y'all think? Who do you think he's going to match with? Do you think he's going to get a match? But I also feel like I get the friend's vibe. Like, he's kind of like bubbly, and I think that bubbliness often isn't associated with masculinity. And I think that's why the women are kind of like seeing him as a friend instead of as a relationship, because it's like he's very complimentary, he's super nice, and you know what they say, nice guys finish last, and I just feel like he's too nice.
What do you guys do for a living, and two-part, what makes you get up every day and do that every day?
Okay. What do you do for a living, and what makes you get up and do that?
Okay. Jordan, 27. I'm a therapist, and I
Okay.
also own a hair care business. So I actually don't mind the hair. I think I could elevate your hair. But
Elevate. We like elevation. Yeah.
But what makes me get up? I'm super passionate about Black mental health.
I love that.
It's a conversation that we don't have.
Not enough.
And it's a stigma in general, but especially in our community, especially with Black men.
Yeah.
Black men are not allowed to be emotional, and Black men are not allowed to feel, and especially just in our society. So that's what gets me up every day to be a therapist. I want to rewrite that rhetoric. I want to create a space where Black people, specifically Black men, can feel, can heal, and that type of thing. So
I like
I'm
that.
super passionate about that.
I like that.
Okay, and what do you do, and what makes you get up and want to do what you do?
I'm an owner of Fat Bar. It's an esthetician bar, I guess you can say.
Esthetician bar?
Yeah, so I do like multiple services, basically. It's like a bigger backstory. I do it for the little girl, like little girl me.
Okay.
Growing up in Arizona, being a Black girl in Arizona, a lot of times you are the only Black person in the room. In school, you're the only Black person in the class, so you kind of stand out like a sore thumb. So it's kind of just putting on for her and everybody else, you know?
Okay, nice, nice.
And over here, what do you do, and what makes you get up and want to do it?
My name is Annalicious, and I work for Dynasty Financial Services. So what makes me up and do Dynasty Financial Services? The ability to be able to help people, change people's lives, motivate people to know that, your credit score is not the all be all. You can always go work hard, fix that, and there's so many other resources out there to fix your credit score.
Okay.
So being able to help people is a big passion of mine.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Thank you. Okay, let's head on back up here. I'm going to now hand you a pick.
Okay.
There you go. I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay. Sorry.
All right. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
I was just giving him a chance, getting to know him. You are a little smaller than my. I'm
Big at heart.
I feel that you do have a big heart.
energy.
You're very bubbly and
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And now she's someone that's your type?
Initially, no, but beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I was just waiting for this spark of joy to hit me, and I'll just smile bright cheek to cheek, and it's just not hidden.
I'm smiling cheek to cheek. That's
yeah,
all. That's
I
all.
see it. You're just dressed so nicely. You look beautiful. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you. Yeah, just looking at you right now, I'm trying to find it, but I can't find that spark of joy.
Okay,
sadly.
understandable. Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
You're beautiful. I love the dress. I like the way that you're dressed. Beautiful skin tone. I like your hairstyle. It's
Thank
nice.
you.
I wouldn't say that I would initially, come up to you if I was in public, but you are beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. All right, we do have our one unpopped balloon over here.
Man, they made it easy for him. Like, he didn't even have to limit it. I feel like this was already what was going to happen anyways, like if he had the opportunity, because he literally just said that neither of the other two women were his type. So it's like, I did feel some connection with him and the girl that she's a little bit lighter skin tone, but she's still darker than this girl. Like, I don't know, I felt a connection, but I guess he wasn't physically attracted to her. And I feel like I almost could sense that too by the way he looked away from her kind of quickly to move on to the next girl. And, the last girl said that she didn't feel the spark. I feel like that is so, I don't know. That just gives to me that you're, overly picky. And then that's the reason why you're going to keep being single, because you find somebody kind of attracted. I feel like if you're going to keep your balloon for this long, but, I don't know, this whole spark thing, I feel like that's just a word that women use to eliminate men when they don't really know why they don't want to eliminate them. And I feel like it's really just his bubbliness is a turn on for a lot of the women.
Any questions for each other?
Yes. Well, do you have questions?
No,
You know what?
No, go ahead.
Oh, if you have one, go ahead.
You ask a question. Go ahead.
Okay. So I want you to tell me 2 things about you that are negative or things that you could work on, and then 2 of your best attributes. And I don't want you to think within the realms of a relationship in general, just about you.
So you said two that say the first one again?
Two that you can work on.
Okay.
Negative.
Okay.
And then two that you would say are your best attributes as a person, not a boyfriend or anything like that.
One good attribute about me is that I love smiling. I love to be happy. I love life. I love to see people come together. I love to bring people together if I can. I'm very creative. I'm ambitious. And then you said two negative things that I could work at?
Yes.
I think that there's always room for growth. I don't think there's ever a point in time that you should be stagnant. And right now I'm in a place where I'm very motivated. So I would say probably I could use my words better, being able to express how I feel a little more, which I think that's something that I'm working on. And then, let me see. Continue being ambitious. I think I can continue.
Okay. What's your relationship with God?
I've been going to I'm building my relationship with God. I've been going to church for the last 4 weekends. My sister has brought me out. I've been building more relationship with my sister. I'm enjoying it. That's a positivity in my life that I need. You know, I'm always continuously looking for positivity. And the last 4 weeks, like I said, I've been going to church, and that's been giving me that on top of, my ambitions of just enjoying life. But yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
What's your relationship with God?
I'm Christian.
Okay.
I grew up in the church. My mom was a very, very religious woman.
Okay.
When I moved out of my parents' house, I became a non-believer. I didn't believe in God for a long period of my life. I want to say about 5 years ago, I found God again, and I've been very serious about my journey with Him ever since.
Okay.
So
Like
I do read my Bible. I pray. I have a lot of growth to do as a Christian. I'm not a perfect Christian, but I am in a space.
As a person.
Say it again.
As a person, a lot of growth as a person.
As a Christian.
Okay.
I have a lot of growth as a Christian.
Okay.
And so I'm not perfect, but I am in a space where I'm very intentional about that relationship now.
I like that.
So I am gonna pop.
Okay.
Why I popped? Okay, so one reason I wanted to hear you out, but when I asked two negative attributes about you, you did say one. You said how you don't communicate the best, but the second one wasn't really. I'm really big on people being able to self-analyze and being self-aware, and your second one was kind of not really a negative attribute, and it's kind of a deal breaker for me if you don't really know the things that you need to actively work on.
Okay.
But also, I am looking for someone who is a little bit more in depth in their relationship with Jesus, and that's no spite on you at all. I love that you're finding Jesus. I love that. Like, I think you're so blessed for that. But I'm looking for someone who can elevate me in my walk.
Okay.
So
I understand. Okay.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Beautiful. I like skin tone. Beautiful smile. I love your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my. All popped again.
Not again.
Not again. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We definitely appreciate having you on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
So yeah, I mean, it's so crazy how at the end she's like, "Oh, it's no spite on you, but I'm still gonna pop my balloon." And I think that was the main reason. Like the fact that he didn't answer the first question or the question about how he's not really like what he needs to work on. I don't think she would have popped because of that. But I knew as soon as he said that he's only been going to church for 4 weeks, like that was gonna be a deal breaker for her. Because I think you really have to be like super serious about God, be like very advanced in your journey, or else she's not going to want to talk to you, which is why she's probably single. Because it's like, I guarantee you her standards are high in terms of looks and financially, just because of how she looks. And I'm sure she seems like she has a pretty good career going for herself. And so then on top of that, it's like, oh, and then I'm going to add on, you have to be very advanced spiritually. And it's like, this is why these women are not in relationships, because one, they're on this show for the clout, and two, they have so many deal breakers. And the ones that don't have deal breakers, they end up in matches. Like with this guy and the last guy, if these women were actually serious about finding a relationship, one of them would have matched with them. But it's like, because they're so picky, they're not going to ever find a match until they change their standards. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this episode. Do you think that they should have matched together, this last two, him and this last girl? Let me know what else I should be reacting to. Subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. Like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. I'm going to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. Peace.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah, yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.